the artistry. And then Terrence J.
That meant a
You
lot.
don't know who Terrence J is. He was on 106 Apart. He commented talking about, man, this is real R&B, man. You the next generation, you the next wave. Hearing this come across your name, man, since everything's began, how are you taking it, man? It's
humbling. It's a humbling experience. I feel like when you have bigger celebrities and whatnot.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's yours truly, Millie Mill, right here on Unapologetic, your #1 podcast. We have a special guest in the building, y'all. I got my man. It's incredible because I just seen this man on stage, and now he's sitting right here in front of me on the show.
You was at the show?
I'm sorry?
You was at the show?
No, I wish I could have been, but you know, live, it makes you feel like you're right there with you, man. How you was that it. Oh man, you just went through it, man.
I appreciate it,
man. Ladies and gentlemen, though, yeah, this entrepreneur, this future generation of R&B, all that is sitting right here in front of us, man. And I applaud you, brother, because not many of us have seen or been blessed with the things that have been going on with you so far. I'm talking about 8 million plus streams, man.
That's crazy. Man. Never imagined.
Crazy. What now?
I never imagined.
I mean, it's kind of. I believe that your craft. You were so focused on your craft that your imagination wasn't even on that. Well, what happens if I hit these blah 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 streams or however many you ever thought about or wondered for yourself. But before all the big lights and the tours came along, who is Shaun Milli? Just regular, a person that will come up to you to the store and say, "Excuse me, if you trying to grab a can of corn or something."
Yeah.
Like, who are you behind this upcoming celebrity?
Just a humble guy, man. Just a humble guy. I'm no better than nobody else. I always say that. This is just what I do. This is just my craft. I just make music. Make music.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So your passion, has it always been there?
Yeah.
Or was it discovered like later on?
No, it was there because I started singing in church at the age of 12. So ever since then, it was just like, that's what I wanted to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I never really wanted to do anything else.
Just sing.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah. And so you've been a songwriter ever since you was a teen on up. And
I would say since maybe 2015. I've always written my music though. So anything that anything you hear, I wrote it. Okay. So I guess whenever I put out my first song, which was in like 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. That was the first time I put out anything.
And so, what was that?
It was this song called Digging You.
Dignity?
Digging You.
Digging You. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Not dignity. He said dignity? No, not dignity. Digging You. Okay. I put that out in 2016. But I was like maybe 17.
Actually, okay. Yeah, I seen that, man.
Yeah. So, you see, I look totally different. I had a mohawk.
Yeah, man. You look totally different. Now that I was like picturing that picture, and I'm like, man, they don't even look like the same kid. On the picture. Wow, man, you have grown.
Yep.
Wow. So what was your biggest influence in music? Because all of us have these individuals or things that influence us to keep going,
to want to sing.
Yeah. So what was that? What
was my biggest influence? I would say that's a good question. I put it like this. So when I started singing, I don't think that I was looking up to anyone. I didn't look up to anyone. I just more so just went off of what I was feeling at the time. So like when I said I was singing in church, I went off of that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, I don't want to say I influenced myself, but I wasn't really looking up to nobody. Like that's just something I did off of the strength of how I felt at the time. So I was singing in church and I was like, you know what, this is what I want to do. So I wasn't looking
So
at any
good.
other. Yeah, I wasn't looking at any other artists or nothing, saying like I want to be like them or nothing like that.
Right,
So
right.
yeah.
But who did you listen to back then that you know that you felt that you dig back then?
Who did I listen to back then? I've always been the type of person just to listen to all type of music. I got an old soul, so I listen to a lot of old school music.
Ooh, we
I
talking
listen to a
about.
lot of like Gerald Levert and Luther Vandross and stuff
Oh
like
yeah, you taking it back.
yeah. So then I don't even know the artist that was out. Who was out? Maybe like Joe. Was it Joe?
Yep.
Avant and all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
they were
Like
out when I
4
was like really young.
minutes. Yeah, all them.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are some hits right there. But wow, man.
yeah.
So it's and it's crazy how you say that because I seen a live from CeeLo Green and he was giving you a shout out on your EP. And he was just like, man, pretty much paraphrasing, man, he's amazed with the sound of the artistry. And then Terrence J,
That meant a
people don't
lot.
know who Terrence J is. He was on 106 Apart. He commented talking about, man, this is real R&B, man. You the next generation, you the next wave. Hearing this come across your name, man, since everything's began, how are you taking it, man? Does it
It's
excite
humbling.
you?
It's a
Does it
humbling
make you?
experience. I feel like when you have bigger celebrities or whatnot reaching out, or as far as speaking on your name in such a positive way, it makes you look at things a different way. As far as like it lets me know like, okay, I'm doing good at what I'm doing. Like
Right.
you know what, I'm doing it
It's like a
a good way.
reassurance.
It's a reinsurance, right?
Yeah,
So it
okay.
reassures me like when I see stuff like that. So it just really just humbles me and just let me know, to keep going, because I've like I've always said, when you're at the top of one mountain, you're still beneath the next. So you just have to keep going.
Yeah, man. You can tell, man. You got a whole you
I
teach some new
no,
sayings.
I
I
ain't got
gotta
an
write
old
this
soul like
down.
that.
Yeah, I gotta write this down.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
so how can you run me through how it was in the beginning of your career? Like when what was like the first thing that happened that was big, that's a highlight in your life that you would never forget?
I would say American Idol.
Mm.
I would say that. Even though I didn't make it far, it was definitely an experience. That's something I would never forget. I would say that was a highlight of my career as far as me being where I'm at now. I feel like a lot of things happen for a reason. If I would have won that show, I probably wouldn't be able to be the artist that I am now. They probably would have boxed me and made me some other kind of artist. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look at it.
Yeah,
You
because
have to look at that.
the industry, the industry shapes you to what they need
Right.
instead of you shaping yourself
That's why I'm
during
so
that
glad
time in the industry. Yeah,
I'm so glad I didn't make it far.
man. I mean, that's crazy that you, man.
Yeah.
But hearing that, I understand what you mean by maybe they would have you in a box because of so many interviews people see on YouTube, you hear them on TV, of actors, activists, lawyers, doctors, stars, you name it. And they always, one of them always have this weird backstory of how the industry done messed them up mentally or made them do things they didn't want to do. And it's like, wow. And it's for you being I don't want to call you in the industry, but you right there in the door.
Right.
And it's like,
and I did it independently, without a
yeah.
machine.
So it's like the question I have is, do you feel like there will be brick walls that prevent you to go to the next level?
Would there be brick walls prevent me to go to the next level? No. I don't feel like it will be. Of course, it'll be some things that'll come that I'm not comfortable with, but sometimes in order to be successful, you have to be uncomfortable with certain situations. Now, not too uncomfortable to a point where it's making me look stupid or something, But brick walls and stuff, everybody run into obstacles and whatnot. You just have to know how to overcome them, I feel like, and know what to do and know that you're here for a reason, So I don't feel like I would come this far and then something would stop me and then I can't go to the next level. Unless I allow myself not to.
Right. I feel you.
Yeah. But I don't feel like man can stop it. No.
I like that.
Nah.
Positive. Unapologetic, baby. I like it.
Right. That's right.
Man. So during that time, man, are you on tour or were you just like are you on tour? Have you been on tour before?
Now, to my
Yeah. Talking
before
about
I
now.
went viral and stuff.
Yeah, before you went viral.
No, I've never been on. I had never been on tour or anything. No.
Okay.
I probably kind of went hand the stages I performed on before I went viral. Like I only performed on maybe like three or four
Really?
stages. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
that video I see it online, man, it's like you've been doing this for a while, man.
No,
That's why
no.
I asked the question. Like, oh man, he probably was in talent shows. So I'm thinking this to myself. Like, man,
No,
this guy,
before I went viral, I probably had performed. It's this thing they have in Atlanta. It's called I'm not sure if I can say it, but it's called a shit show.
Yeah.
I went to that. That was
That's my hometown, man. I love that.
All right, so I went to Atlanta, did that, and I actually got booed.
What?
All right.
Hold
That's
up.
what I'm saying.
So the man that's been on stage with Life Jennings got 8 million plus streams, slapping on YouTube. Ladies,
I got shit thrown at me. Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel, man?
I wasn't mad. That they did it. Sometimes you kind of need that to kind of level you or ground you. Not saying that I was up here, but sometimes you need that, you know what I'm saying? So, and it made me go even harder. Like, I got something to prove now. You know what I'm saying? I want to show y'all made a huge mistake. There's a lot of them that made a huge mistake. They haven't realized it yet. Just like American Idol, all of them made a huge mistake, but they'll see it. They already seen it. It. So yeah.
I feel like they have, man. Me personally, for you to be like on stage with Life Jennings or on a, just to travel and to sit with him, get this knowledge. Because he's been in the industry in the game for quite some time now.
Right. I remember seeing him on TV when I was young. Like,
I remember hearing Life when we were like teens. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
So it's like, wow, man. So it's almost, I'm not trying to say one of your idols per se, but one of the kings in the game that's been doing it and still is doing it. To be on the eye to eye basis, like, what's up?
Most definitely, man. Yeah. So like that's why I said it's very humbling, man. It makes you sit back and be like, wow, like dreams can definitely come true.
So what's the next big thing, man? What is it that
my tour
you got? Oh, okay.
My own tour. We're gonna start next month, actually. Next month.
Next month?
Yeah, January in Atlanta. So that'll be the first city. I'm not gonna get the dates out just yet, but it'll definitely be.
I'm trying, y'all. Yeah. He ain't slipping up.
It'll definitely be next month, though. It'll be next month, towards the end of the next month.
So how long is the tour? Can we get?
It's every other weekend. I'll be in a different city every other weekend. I think it goes all the way up into June.
Wow.
Of next year, yeah.
Ooh, 6-month run.
Yeah, it goes all the way up into June, so it's gonna be dope. I'm excited.
Oh man,
I am excited.
So you already know, man. Send me a ticket, so I can
most definitely.
I gotta be in there, brother. I gotta be in there.
Most definitely, man.
Man, because I personally, when I first heard your song, when I first heard of you, I was on TikTok, and it was like a group of ladies that were just in the video, and they were just dancing to your song. And I'm like, man, listening to the song, and all of a sudden I just swiped up, and then there you were again. And I'm like, all right, so I swiped up again, and there you were again.
Man,
I'm like, man, what the hell? Who is this dude? So I, went on my computer, did my research. I got to, man. If I see more, if I see it more than 3 times, it means something.
Yeah,
That's how I look at it.
Right.
So I did my research, and I clicked on your first song, "Love Me," and I'm like, wow, who is this brother? He really speaking from the soul. Like, I'm like, somebody really did hurt him.
No, that's the funny part. No one did. Like, I just that's crazy. I tell everybody, no, I was not heartbroken.
That's, man, you sung it like you can hear, like you put your all into that song, man. Even when I went to the car and turned it up, just because I'm a music person. I love hearing the different artists that come out, and it's like, wow, this is going to be big, man. And now just seeing you now face to face, it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I was right. I thought I was right. I was right. So
Yeah.
hearing all these compliments everywhere you go,
Mhm.
the tours, and plus, of course, on the tours, you're probably going to see other stars. How are you going to how are you going to take it to the next level? What else are you planning in the future? Because I feel like a plan is not bad to have.
Mhm.
You know, it gives you something to look forward to. So
Well,
what are you looking forward to?
as far as in my career, what I'm looking forward to,
Yeah.
like next, what's coming next? Well, like I said, the first time it'll be the tour, and then of course the album. I want to do an album that'll probably drop in June. It'll probably drop summer of next year too.
Dang. So
Yeah,
so you
it's
doing
it's a lot of it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
okay. All
Yeah, it's
right.
a lot. But I've been working on it already, so it won't be that it won't be that hard.
So how many songs on the album?
15. 14 or
Wow.
15. Yeah, it's 14 or 15.
So you going in on this album?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
because nowadays most albums be like 9 songs.
Right. They
You
told me
know,
the EP could have been an album because it's 8 songs.
it could. I thought it was an album.
The
Honestly,
EPs, I think is supposed to be like what, like four or 5 songs,
yeah,
3 or 4 songs.
five songs at the most. I feel like, but you went 8.
I did the extended version. I did. Yeah,
You went 8 though,
we did 8 songs.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy. So who all have been out to get in contact with you, celebrity wise?
The 2 sponsors, of course. You
Who
have
are
people.
they?
You have people. Not really DMing you, but you'll see them. They'll follow you or they'll like you or something like that. Like something on social media. But as far as celebrities, I'm not going to say any celebrities other than them 2.
Okay.
Now executives, yes, a lot of
Mm.
executives has reached out. A lot of executives have
Can
followed
you
me and
name
stuff.
a few if that's
No,
okay?
no,
Okay. Ah.
no, because they like to stay in the back.
Hey,
They
I
like to stay
feel
in the
you.
back. I don't want to say too much.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you. I hear, but I gotta push a button though, man. It
I
would be
know you
unapologetic.
trying though. You trying. That's the you
I'm
trying. You
good.
definitely
Look,
trying.
I'm good at what I do, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm
Yeah,
good, y'all.
I
But
respect it.
I support you so much though, man.
Thank you.
For everything that you're doing. Uh, I feel like even movies are in
Everybody
your
say it.
future, man. I can see you playing a movie. I love the vibe. I love
Everybody say that. That's
the
crazy.
personality, and I can see it being an acting type of thing. Even
Mm-hmm.
I try acting, man. Even here,
For
in
real.
Muskegon, man. Guilty Collision was the play. It was ran by Dearism Production.
Okay.
De'Erica Woods, man, she's a phenomenal producer. And
Mm-hmm.
it was like, for me, it was like, oh man, I don't know what I'm doing,
Yeah.
But for you, it's when you come off, it's like, man, you could play any part. Like I could be the serial killer, and I could save at the
I
same
can be
time.
I can be the serial killer. I can be the lover, all of that.
So I love that energy, man. I
Mm-hmm.
can see that your future is so bright right now.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
So last question.
Okay.
I know I got you going.
I know, man.
But what made you come to Muskegon?
Paul,
This
guy named
town is
Paul.
it's a small town. It's so much talent here. Big things are coming out of this town, but what made you say, you
I
know what?
was I was invited. So when Paul hit me up, well, he hit my manager up, and he was telling me that he had put together a show.
Oh,
Paul put a lot of shows together that I didn't know about. Like that's what he do. He put shows together. So
right,
he was like, we got like Jennings and all them. I was like, cool, like, yeah, why not?
right.
Even though the people really don't know me up there, but they do. Like I had a few people up there that knew me, but after I finished performing and stuff, like all of
Wow,
I sold all of my merch, everything. So
man,
I
103.7 be everywhere. That's what's up. That's what's up. PA, he's a phenomenal person, man. He
mm-hmm.
real cool dude, man.
He is.
So it's I'm very happy, man, that you came to Muskegon
Mm-hmm.
right before you hit that A-list celebrity, platinum stars, you know.
I'm
Don't
coming
forget
back
about
though.
us.
I gotta come back. The love is unmatched there. I gotta come back.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it was nice, man. Even when you was singing to the young lady that was sitting on off the stage, you know, she was going crazy over there. I said, oh man, he just killing the stage. People gonna be like, man, life gotta really put in the footwork.
He gonna have to. He gonna have to.
And that's what's up, man. Because a new coming artist like yourself, I feel like y'all should always set the bar high.
You supposed to, yeah.
You know, always go hard. I'd be like Denzel on that stage. You hear me? So it was a beautiful performance. I enjoyed it from the little part that I seen. And man, I can't wait to see you back here once again. Hopefully I could see you somewhere else too on another tour anywhere.
Most definitely, man.
Overseas, all that.
Most definitely. I appreciate you for having me.
Man, I mean,
fun.
you a king that's I see, man, you have a bright future, and you're not just doing it because of what's coming, you know, as material wise. You're doing it because it's your passion.
It's something I want to do.
Part of you.
Yep.
So of course I had to have you on here, man. I represent that unapologetically, man.
Most definitely, man. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, man. So welcome to the family. You always welcome, man. Stay unapologetic. And ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. Shaun Milli in the building, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, how you gonna love him? How you gonna love him, man?
That's it, man.
And stay tuned. We gonna make sure y'all hit them comments, like, share, and subscribe. When soon as them tour dates come out, I'll post them up on YouTube so y'all can be on there and see them right underneath the description of this video, man. Unapologetic, your #1 podcast. Mr. Unapologetic out, man. Thank you, Shaun.
Yes, sir.
King.